We're about to spend 13 days in Antarctica on an $80 million ship designed for the most extreme and equally magnificent adventures possible within the final frontier on Earth, conquering the dangerous Drake Passage and navigating our way through iceberg graveyards and surviving the unpredictable and dangerous weather, allowing us to have some of the most remarkable experiences of our life. Kayaking alongside humpback whales, having face-to-face encounters with leopard seals, and walking among colonies of penguins in places few humans have ever stepped foot on. This journey will take us to research centers, frozen shipwrecks, the polar post office, and inside of massive abandoned cities of Antarctica. We'll have to get there by trekking through deep snow, zodiacs navigating sheets of ice, mountaineering at the edge of dangerous caverns, digging our own caves to sleep in, and bringing us inside of an active volcano. This is truly the trip of a lifetime that we are bringing you along for. Every snowball fight, every wildlife encounter, every tear shed, camping on the 7th continent, swimming in frozen water until a doctor forces us to get out, snow sledding alongside penguins, celebrating birthdays, and making memories that will last a lifetime. But first, we have to complete 4 missions across 4 days.
TFIL!
We just finished flight 1 on the way to Ushuaia from Los Angeles to Chile.
Yep.
But we're missing someone. Elton forgot something on the plane. Welcome to Ushuaia.
Yeah!
Yeah.
We are T-minus 12 hours? 13
12
hours?
Yep.
We
Yep.
go to Antarctica.
I think it's cool because this is exactly where we're standing when we finished our Argentina series.
It's true.
Memories. Oh, remember the good old days.
When we were here, it was winter.
Yes.
See the difference?
Yes.
This is summer.
Normally we'd be like, wow, this is amazing, but we did all of that when we were here, and they just yeah, get them out of here. They don't exist. Evan didn't film our Argentina series, so he doesn't get to share this nostalgic moment.
Also, what time is it right now?
I don't have my watch on. I think it's 9:30.
9:40.
Look how bright it is. It's 10 p.m.
It's 9:40. We just
All right, last thing. What are you most excited about?
Kayaking.
What are you most excited about?
the nature.
What are you most excited about? We know. What are you most excited
I
about?
want to see aliens.
All right, let's go. Who's ready to get on a ship?
Yeah! We're going to Antarctica!
Why are you just smiling at us?
We're genuinely late.
Okay, let's go then.
We found it.
It's Hondius! It's the Hondius ship! That's our ship! It's the Hondius!
How come we're not on the big boat?
Because the big boat doesn't do all the fun adventures that we're gonna do. We're on the boat that allows us to go ice camping and snowshoeing and kayaking and zodiacking and polar plunging. We have all the expeditions on our ship. All of these ships, they kind of look at it and spot wildlife. We're actually getting in the water. We have the most versatile ship for adventure and expeditions. Wow, that was... I don't know how you were only 2 inches away and then missed like 6 inches.
I don't think I've ever boarded a boat like this.
You know, the only other ship I've been on in my entire life is Queen Mary and then the USS Hornet.
Oh my
And Salem. The only ships I've ever been on have been haunted ships, and now these.
This will be a little different.
Is it also my understanding that you actually thought we were sleeping on Antarctica up until about 2 days ago? You didn't even know we were sleeping on the boat until 2 days ago.
No. I got...
Yeah, like
wait,
that
what?
inf-
The
yeah,
base, I saw,
like that information.
I saw a base camp, and I thought the base camp is where we're base camping.
Wait, where did you see the base camp?
It was on the itinerary.
He thought we were just gonna teleport to Antarctica, sleep on the ice for 11 nights, and then leave.
Wait, what? No, we're gonna sleep on the boat. I'm just saying, like, when we get to the Antarctica.
What? We found stamps. We're gonna put them on our passports. I don't know if you're allowed to put stamps in your own passport, but we're gonna do it. So there's Ushuaia and there's Antarctica. So we're gonna wait till after Antarctica to do that one. But first I'm gonna do Ushuaia. It's got a penguin on it and the date.
I guess he's thinking I hate this. Hey, buddy, look, I know we don't use you that much lately other than put stuff in you, but I'm gonna need you to leave it in there for the next 13 days because I know you're gonna wanna empty everything inside of you. I understand that. You're bigger than you should be, but I'm gonna need you to hold everything in for the next 12 days. Okay, Bubby?
Well, at least you're drinking Monster to prepare yourself.
I mean, I already have my patch on, so I should be good.
I don't have a patch on yet.
Why?
I don't know.
Coloration.
I'm kind of just curious to see if maybe I can.
Elton,
I know.
don't
That is the most manly thing I've ever heard in my life. All I'm going to say is I watched the video Ginger sent, and if you're already feeling motion sickness, nothing's going to help.
Only literally going into the most violent ocean in the entire world, and I get seasick on swan boats.
Oh, here's our crew. Oh my God. This is our family.
Where's Jerome at?
We're now stepping on the boat that we're about to live on for the next 2 weeks.
Welcome aboard Hondius. For home for the next 13 days for our voyage south to Antarctica.
Our first mission of our Antarctic expedition is to show you what the most expensive and least expensive cabins are like.
We're about to see our cabin for the first time.
Whoa! You guys get a balcony? Dude! This is where the magic happens for sure. Oh my god! We are going to Antarctica!
Yeah, the balcony was like a requirement for me because I know when I get motion sick, at least I can come out here in the cold air.
By the end of this trip, this whole white part is just gonna be covered in like...
This is crazy. Think about the fact that this is our view for the next 13 days. This is insane. If this is what it feels like the whole time, I'll be great. This is way nicer than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, I didn't think this existed.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah.
The sun is currently setting at like 10:15 p.m. It's gonna set at 11:30 p.m. the further south we go, and then it rises at like 4:05 in the morning. So that means we're looking at 22 hours basically of daylight and only like 2 hours of darkness.
Which is great for
Wildlife spotting,
Yeah.
glacier spotting,
just
anything.
nature, but if we want to sleep, this is very handy to have a blackout curtain. We rented our gear a few weeks ago from a local company that partners with our boat, and lucky us, they just brought it straight to our room, so we didn't have to deal with any of the sanitizing of our gear or packing this with us to fly here. So we should try these on. I think I could wear 12 jackets under this jacket. It'll still fit. This is the rest of our bedroom. We have a really nice desk area here with our own coffee machine, our own phone. We have a wine card, whatever that means. Cute desk, workspace. Again, best view in the world.
And the other thing that I'm noticing everywhere are these little sticky mats. Which is someone who spent a lot of time in a motorhome. I know. That's due to violent movement at all times.
Things are gonna move in here.
Yeah, the fact that they have it here and they have it here.
And these drawers are so hard to open, which tells you that there's gonna be some movement because it's really hard to open these.
What's scary to me is that compared to the motorhome, these are 10 times harder to open.
Yeah.
Which means 10 times more movement.
Yep.
Nope. I'm gonna start pushing.
It's gonna get violent. But
Yeah.
that's it. We have a cool space heater, super huge bed, cool art up here.
That couch is sweet.
We even have our own light vest. That's so cute. Ooh, wow, ooh la la. We have a big old shower. What is this? What is this? Oh, wow, look at this thing. This is probably where you're gonna spend a lot of time.
Please stop. Stop putting that into the universe.
And then we have a pee-pee room. Oh, look at, this is the movement. You even need this for when you're in the pee-pee room. I'm just blown away. Oh, we have goodies.
They gave us a kit here. I'm assuming this is a water bottle, towels, shower time. Ah! And then we get a little notebook that just says personal ship log of blank person, and that's it. What's also cool is that we have a TV, which means if we have an HDMI, we can watch all our Antarctica videos to keep learning while we're here, right here. Yeah, 7 continents, 7 months. We're about to depart, and they just advised that we should start taking our motion sickness stuff now. I get horrifically motion sick.
He's actually knocked out in planes before.
Yes.
He's had horrible car seasickness. Sometimes when we're walking the dogs, he says that he's...
Which is also why I might end up being asleep for a majority of the next 2 days, because it's 1,000 kilometers of the worst ocean passage in the world. It is where the Pacific and the Atlantic Ocean collide, and it just creates these up to 20 meter high, 60 foot plus swells, which for the record, we're probably right now 15 meters up.
So this is the ultimate super mega bag of every single seasickness medication I could find online and from doctors.
Okay.
You're gonna love these. The glasses. These are great for motion sickness, driving, seasickness. It has liquid in it to keep you level, so you There you go.
I'm not wearing these.
I bought these. I bought 2 pairs.
These are awful.
Next up, we have wristbands. Ooh,
There's no way these work.
These are for your pressure points. They have these tiny little pins that go right here, so it has pressure points. So it literally don't know what these do, but apparently they help.
I think it's placebo. All right, where's the good stuff?
These are 2 types of patches that I got on Amazon. So they go behind your ear and they're very natural. So they have herbal extract, menthol. I don't know. It's very herbal, very natural. It's probably not gonna help you. Okay, now we're getting to the more real stuff. This is a anti-nausea wristband. You charge it. It has conductive gel.
What?
It goes like into your system. I think it like shocks you or something. It might be like a shock collar for your wrist. I don't know, but this is intense. This was like $90.
What?
Yeah, this is like the real deal. So I think we need to hook you up with this tonight.
All right, so we're gonna have one wristband on one, that one on the other,
Yeah,
the glasses
exactly.
on my head.
Yeah.
This is absurd.
The Dramamine, typical.
Okay, yep.
Everybody knows the Dramamine. And then this is like a nose thing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yep.
That's Vicks Vapor Rub.
Vicks Vapor
yeah, that's
Rub,
menthol.
right to the
that's
brain.
menthol, yeah.
Okay, last 2, these are the prescription drugs. So this is scopolamine, which is a patch that goes behind your ear, kind of like the other ones, but this is more intense. This is not just herbal extracts. This is actual medicine. You will feel it. They want you to start taking it now, before we go on the boat. You actually should have put it on yesterday.
Evan put his on last night.
Yeah, you're supposed to do that to let it like start getting in your system, and you can switch it every 3 days. And if all else fails, you find yourself on the ground feeling horrible, nauseous, this is the stuff. This is Zofran. This is what you put under your tongue, it dissolves, and it will just get rid of everything and make you feel amazing.
For the record, I've used Zofran before.
You put it in your pocket?
Yeah. I need everything all of the time. That's what every pocket here is meant for. I'm just gonna leave this in my nose. I'm ready for Antarctica, everyone. I inhaled it. Ooh, that's strong.
How do I look?
What's up, guys?
We're very stylish.
We then met our expedition leader, George, who explained the safety protocols with one surprise.
Abandoned ship. Oh my god.
Ginger just somehow managed to demonstrate everything you're not supposed to do during an emergency procedure. Scream, panic, trip, fall.
It's an emergency. What do we do?
Boom, mine. Oh, mine's on. Ginger, we're gonna die.
They brought us to the lifeboats, and we made sure to follow all the safety protocols to the letter.
That's really fun to be completely. That's really fun.
Our next stop was to explore the other rooms on the ship.
Here's our room.
Welcome to crib.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
Yo, I called that right there.
I mean, honestly, you could.
Oh, the only difference is you guys just don't have the balcony.
Yeah, it's literally the same as our room.
It's really nice. This is with the life jacket is kind of a style.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, I felt uncomfortable just wearing this, but
Honestly?
this look is like pretty.
Evan, what would you call this? And now today's day?
This is a bop on God, no cap.
This is up top.
Yeah, this outfit's bussin'.
I was gonna say he's got the drip.
Oh, yeah, no, I forgot about that one. Yep.
I like the bop though. I like the bop. I like the bop. Deck 3. This is the peasant's deck. Behold, room 337.
Okay.
We get a nice two double circular window. Portholes.
Oh, this is cool.
This is cute. Very cozy.
So cozy. You got a little bench right here.
Bench right here, you know, me and Jerry could just sit here and talk all day.
It's so funny your roommate's name is Jerry. That's so crazy. Yeah, so we have 3 different rooms in the cabin. That's crazy. You're at water level.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
cool.
insane for you just seeing the waves.
That's cool.
We'll tell you how much these cabins are later, but now mission 2 is to survive the Drake's Passage, no matter what it takes.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Dude,
I'm
this is
so
so
ready.
cool.
We're doing it. We're going to
Crazy. We're
Antarctica.
actually doing Antarctica.
Holy crap.
Yeah, number 14 on the list. 7th continent. For us, this is in 7 months.
It's been a dream, and I'm so happy I'm doing it with you guys. Oh,
Cool. And Evan.
all of you guys. Hey, Kim.
And
Come here. Come here.
we said we wouldn't force her in anything.
Accepted us.
Oh my god, I thought you were gonna jump. Oh my god.
Alright, anyways, I'm ready for the rest of the trip. Let's do this, guys.
I do hope you're enjoying our departure as we turn to our starboard side and start to head out into the Beagle Channel.
We're doing it.
We've officially left land. We won't be back on land for 14 days.
Crazy.
Yeah.
This looks so cool.
Starting tomorrow, we're probably not going to see land for a long time.
The reason why we chose this ship in particular, the Hondius, is because this one offers the most amount of expeditions you can possibly do. Zodiac rides are like twice a day, every day you can hop on them. There's kayaking, there is actual mountaineering, there's also camping overnight on the ice. Those are all possibilities.
And every person who works here is a genius.
Yes.
They're PhD in this, masters and PhD in that, and they know everything. We just get to learn so much on this trip, not just see. We get to learn a lot.
Cool. Also, look at this. I forgot a clamp. So I'm using my belt to attach it to the pole to do a time lapse right now. Also, for the record, if you fly through Chile, they will steal your camera equipment. I'm sorry. I'm really bummed. We had an F-pole-V. We had an F-pole-V, a 40-foot pole that we were able to walk this whole ship with, and it was basically, the drones aren't allowed here.
We got permission for the pole, and we borrowed the pole.
Yeah, and then they stole it. So I'm only saying that because I'm very upset, and I really wanted to make really cool shots and like walk the whole deck and make it feel like we had a drone, and we don't.
Should we get dinner?
One last thing. From the bottom of my heart, which does exist, thank you guys so much for allowing this to be a possibility, traveling every country in the world in alphabetical order, and then having the luxury of being able to add in Antarctica is monumentally a part of your support in watching these videos and this series. For me to be able to do it is one thing. For me to be able to do it with my wife is another. For me to be able to do it and bring 3 of my greatest friends as well along for the journey, I cannot express enough how much I appreciate you watching and supporting these videos and letting it be a reality. And again, I'm gonna make sure that I do the absolute best I can for these next 13 days. And I hope you feel as though you traveled to Antarctica with us. I'm gonna go dinner now. Love all you guys so much. All right, food time. Okay, how's the food?
This beats all my expectations, especially the ribeye.
I want to be in it? Oh, of course. I want to be a movie star. I was once in Tel Aviv in a hotel a long time ago, and there was a film crew. Arnold Schwarzenegger was filming there, and they approached me to be a stand-in for Arnold Schwarzenegger. Unfortunately, I was flying home the next day, so it didn't work out.
Oh my God.
That's awesome.
The soda's here, $3.60. The wine costs $3.90.
Oh, you have to buy soda.
Just saying.
Okay. Whales. Whales. Dude, he said they're traveling with us.
Yeah.
That was insane. Jeez.
This is gonna be such a cool trip. Day 1 of our trip to Antarctica complete.
What are you wearing?
We got presents for everybody. Can we go get them?
Yeah.
You guys ready? Yes. Come on in. Welcome.
Oh my god! Why are you in this fit?
Oh my God.
We all have one! This is like Club Penguins in real life.
These are our lecture uniforms. These are our school uniforms for Antarctica. So the entire reason we have that extra suitcase is just for these.
So worth it.
You can wear this non-stop. You don't need to take it off.
Wear this all
we get home.
trip. You can walk like that? Yeah.
Oh, this has been done before. People coming on a really expensive Antarctic cruise. Penguin onesies. It's a good test if you don't want to be friends with someone. If they look at you in this and they're mad.
What's up, George? Really good.
George. Did it for you, George. Now, if you don't find any, at least you can have people observe it, right?
All right, today has been a very information-heavy day. Not a lot going on the boat because we are going through Drake's Passage, but we can do a cool visit to the bridge. We're gonna meet the people who run the ship, who make it move, who make sure that they're watching out for the swells, make sure we're avoiding the winds and everything like that. Is that right? Hi! How are you? Hi, I'm Ginger.
You're the YouTubers.
Yes, we are.
Can you tell?
You're the doctor.
I'm the doctor.
You must be like the #1 seasickness expert in the world then, because this is the boat that you work on.
This is the boat and it's the Drake Passage.
Yeah.
You're lucky. It's quiet today.
I've heard it was either Drake Lake or the Drake Shake.
Yeah.
Today's the
For
Drake Lake.
Shake, your legs are upside down.
Oh,
I want a little Drake shake.
Okay, ask him.
Yeah? He'll do
Maybe
it for us?
he can
How are you doing? I'm Jerry. Nice to meet you.
We know you guys are probably busy, but we thought we'd do a little walk by.
Yeah, walk around, no problem. Actually, this is the least busy day that we will have because it's nothing around, no taxi, no nothing yet.
This is the control center.
Exactly. This is the radar. So we have two radars. The ship of this size. This one is the next band, which is better for short distance. Your main navigational tools are your eyes, looking through the window. My official title is second navigational officer. Of the rank of the officers on the bridge, you have the third mate. He is duty 8 to 12 a.m. p.m. Then you have the second mate, me. I'm from 12 to 4 a.m. p.m. So I will be again at midnight here. And the chief mate, he is from 4 to 8 a.m. p.m. And you have the captain as well, which is whenever he wants, he can be on the bridge. Then all the watches must be minimum 2 people, so officer and AB.
Always.
So let's say during night time, midnight to 4, I can trip, fall during the bad weather, hit my head. You never know. I have another guy here to call
safety.
somebody. Yeah, it's safety to see.
Yeah. So we've done our research on Drake's Passage.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about it?
It is one of the most dangerous waters in the world. I mean, I passed it 100 times at least. I'm working here from 2015 on a ship 1 year, 365 days as a deck cadet. In order...
65 days.
No, you can split it.
Okay.
But I was a bit crazy and I stayed 368 days. I experienced maybe 4 or 5 times in my life, like really bad, maybe 9-meter waves. Then
God, I was literally about to ask how high. 9 meters?
The biggest one was when I was a cadet, and that one, the ship listed so much that I slided from the top bed like on a slide just and fell on these shelves down.
That didn't scare you away. You're still here. You were just dead.
No, it happens. It's destiny.
Why did you want to do this? And I assume after this you want to become a captain, right? Right? Yeah.
I think my mother recommended, okay, we wanted to go on the ship, la la la. I started to say, okay, I kind of like it, let's try it. My grandfather had a small sailing boat, which we went during the summer in Croatia on the islands on vacation for a month or so, and I never felt seasick or something. I said, okay, why not? I mean, when you need to do this decision, you're quite young, you know, you're 15 years old when you're going to this high school starting with the first steps of academy. You're still not sure what you want to do at age 14, 15. Who knows at age 14, 15 what you want to be when you're 30. It just happened and I said, okay, I can try. I can always say, okay, it's not for me. But I have a lot of colleagues and friends which finished the academy, finished the cadetship and said, it's not for me, like, and they're working something else. So I like it. I love my job. It's never boring. Every day you meet new people like you guys now. Like next trip will be another bunch of people. Maybe you'll get some friends or whatever. And it's every day is different. And I like that when you're working. Usually our contracts are 10 weeks here in Bit Oceanwide. So I will do 2.5 months. Then after that I'll be 2.5 months free. Which means basically I am half year not working, getting paid, which is cool for your vacation, you know. So
do you need an apprentice? I got you. I think I don't get seasick either, you know.
I feel like you have a fun work culture here.
Yeah,
you all live together.
But basically we're like all big family. You will always have somebody which you worked before, or maybe a few new ones, but majority are people are staying with Oceanwide for many years, so we have a lot of colleagues.
I have a question. So I've been like peeking around. Do you control the boat with that little thing? You like control the direction of the boat with this?
No, this is just...
I imagine like a big wheel, you go like...
But here you have that one.
This is it! This little
Oh my god, I almost touched that. Oh my god.
Just a little tilt and we're like...
It's small, but performance counts.
It's not about the size. See?
This ship can go 15 knots with 2 engines, 15 and a half. Officially, there is written on a paper 17, 18 that it meant, but this is like really pushing it to the barely to the limit, and no engineer likes it.
It is a lot more to just these. There's people down in the deck, the engineers that are down there making sure the engine's running smoothly. There's so much that goes on.
Does anyone ever tell you that you look like Keanu Reeves?
You will not believe how many.
I wasn't even thinking that. I just wanted to know. My God, thank you for showing us everything. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
I didn't even know if you were going to want to talk to us.
No, it's my job. It's my job, and we have good conditions like this. I always like to give to the guests the experience. On other companies, even in Antarctica, will not have this. So usually the bridge is closed. It's a working environment. It's still the working environment. That's why I will not talk to you this much if I feel that it's unsafe. Now it's autopilot. You can see we are in the Drake. Doesn't look like we are in the Drake.
We're very lucky today.
Yeah.
Very lucky today.
This Drake is like amazing now.
We'll leave you to it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much again. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Next time. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm so tired.
Yeah. Do you want to take the patch off? Maybe it's making you tired.
I'm seasick.
Okay. Is it on?
Yeah, there's some water.
I brought you water here. So I went back to the room because it's now like 3 or 4 p.m. and Elton has been knocked out all day and he still won't move. He says he's not sick, so I actually had a chat with the doctor, Lucas, to make sure everything's okay. He said to make sure he doesn't have a fever, make sure he's breathing, which I did, and he said we probably should just keep letting him sleep, so I'm gonna let him sleep. He also asked about our work life and what our time like is at home, and he said you guys should take a trip. You should just have a vacation. And I said absolutely not. And he said, well, definitely let him sleep because it sounds like he works a lot and this might just be his body completely shutting down, saying we're not seasick, so we're just gonna rest and relax. So I closed the curtains and we're gonna let Elton sleep for the rest of the night, maybe? I don't know. That's my update on why he's still not here, so we'll check in with him later. Education with Evan!
Education time. So we are just over halfway there. We're gonna get to Antarctica tomorrow, but at 3 o'clock in the morning, we're gonna cross the Antarctic convergence. And that's where the northern warmer waters meet the southern cooler waters, and it's kind of like an invisible line. Within that imaginary line, it's very rich in krill and fish, and that means with krill, there's a lot of whales. So we wanna wake up early for the sunrise at 3, 4 in the morning. We might get a really good chance of seeing whales. Hopefully they're gonna continue on, but it is very cool. And also, because we're now getting into the Antarctic waters, the air is supposed to be super crispy, super fresh. It will be a lot colder, but very excited for that.
Good morning. Are you finally awake?
What do you mean?
It's been 20 hours.
What?
of you laying here in this spot. Are you ready to join the real world?
Can't prove it. You have any video proof?
Absolutely.
Of me sleeping here?
Yes.
What?
Of course.
You've been filming me sleeping?
Yeah, I've been doing updates. I talked to the doctor.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wasn't sick, I was sleepy.
I think we're actually only an hour away from technically entering the Antarctic,
Really?
water. Yeah.
Craziest part is, this is still the Drake's Passage.
Yeah.
We have lucked out. Even the guys, the captains were all like, this is absurd.
Yeah, we got the Drake Lake.
This is remarkable.
Maybe on the way home we'll get lucky and we'll get the Drake Shake.
I hope not. I really hope. But cool.
I'm so happy you're feeling better.
Yep, just had to sleep 18 hours straight without eating or drinking or anything out cold. So now I feel great.
So last night at about 3 in the morning, we crossed the Antarctic convergence. It is significantly colder.
It's definitely a lot colder today than it was yesterday. I have all my clothes on right now and I'm freezing.
Mission 3 is to give a full tour of this $80 million ship and show you everything that you get for the next 13 days aboard.
Okay, now that we've been on the boat for about 2 days, we want to give an actual full proper tour of everything that is available within the Hondius. Upon looking at all the other boats, one, they had way larger capacities in terms of customers aboard, which then means you have less chances of doing your activities due to weather and prioritizing. So it's very kind of careful with picking Oceanwide and the Hondius. This is also probably the most adventurous option you can choose when it comes to going to Antarctica, because it's not just going to go around the area. Additionally, there's excursions planned for basically every single day that you're in the area, as far as overnight camping, mountaineering, then there's kayaking, then there's also zodiacs, which they take us out on all the time, which are behind us. Then they'll also do landings for penguin colonies and general walks as well. So they're always trying to find something every single day for us to do. Sometimes they're doing things twice, maybe 3 times, depending on weather.
Yeah.
So as far as like picking the most intimate ship possible that fits kind of like the things we like to do, which is more the adventure side, I think this is like the ideal choice.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, they're only allowed to have 100 tourists on Antarctica at a time. So with our ship, they're able to do quite easily because they just do half a group, and makes it a lot easier for us. So instead of only going out onto Antarctica once every 2 or 3 days, we get to go every single day, essentially.
The other great thing about it is that they're actually doing lectures all the time, and all the guides have incredible experiences of different categories. We have wartime photojournalists here, as well as PhD scientists, also a doctor on board, and you have experts in mammals and geology, geography, like everything you could ever imagine.
It's actually hard to not learn something for an hour. Like, I just want to play a game, and then someone plays with us with a PhD and this and that, and I'm like, okay, we're learning again. So it's all the guests here are incredibly smart too, so we balance it out.
Yep, we'll show you. They've given us all the safety precautions if anything were to ever happen in terms of life jackets, lifeboats, all that. So if you're also one of those that's maybe a little bit more scared of being stranded at sea, something going wrong, they have precaution on precaution on precaution on precaution available to you.
This is deck 7. This is also our hacky sack core, our hangout, our workout area, but it's also where our bedroom is.
And just full discretion, I'll say what the average price is on this thing. The average price per person is about $13,000. I know how insane that sounds, but as someone who finances these trips, it's actually an incredible price when you break it down. It's 13 nights. It's basically $1,000 a day, which sounds insane. But your hotel is obviously included in that. It is a proper hotel with room service. They come and clean your room. All your meals are covered, which are phenomenal meals. All your activities are included within that. You know how expensive that is per person. And you get the intelligence coming from all the guides, the lectures, and beyond.
Every night. You got 24 hours snacks and coffee and tea bar, everything. Yeah, there's a lot here.
Yes.
Oh, Evan.
Has a question.
We met someone last night who flew here without a ticket, and they bought a ticket the day before.
Wow.
Because someone canceled, $4,000
No way.
for a last-minute booking.
Do you know how happy I am for her, but how mad I am at her?
Yeah, what
Are you
the heck?
kidding me? And the nice thing too is that they leave pretty much every area open for you to kind of get your view, not only this deck, but then the bridge across from us as well, and the bow and so forth.
You weren't there for our bridge tour.
No, I was not. No.
We gotta take you to the bridge.
I was asleep.
Oh,
Let me know.
Keanu is still here. He loves us. Let's go.
We're doing cool ship tours. Elton, by the way.
Yeah, Nino.
How much is a ship like this? What's the value of this ship?
I think it's around 80 million.
$80 million.
Which is actually nothing compared to some other ships which are being built with luxury and everything with these sizes. They have a lot of luxury, which is, to be honest, kind of useless because you are doing an expedition. If you want to do this, you go on a Royal Caribbean or Carnival on the big one, and that's it. If you're coming here, you're coming to going outside. That's the most important.
Yeah.
Just a nice atmosphere. I think that's the most important.
Really cool.
Yeah.
$80 million. We've already shown our room, but we'll show like what the highest grade room is. I'm not trying to toot our own horn, but that's what we have. There's only 6 of these on the entire boat, but this is like the most premium room. I can pop right out the door and just like capture everything. So it's a huge part why we got this room. As someone who had never been on a ship in their entire life, to me this is incredible. We're literally gonna have 8 days in a row of just Antarctica. All the other rooms basically just have windows instead of an opening door and a balcony, and then there's smaller ones with portholes. Okay. All right. The fact that I'm like already so happy to be here and we aren't even in Antarctica yet is something insane. Like, this is so nice. All right, so
What a great way to kill someone. I could totally just leave you guys out here.
I wouldn't die. We would cuddle to keep warm.
Oh.
We'd figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sleeping in here has been nice, even though we've had calmer seas than we thought. Floor 6 is just straight up only hotel rooms.
To deck 5.
So people are working in here, but on this floor, this is where they do their lectures. So there's normally like 1 to 2 a day, depending on what's going on. But yeah, they'll have their staff experts here, show you an actual presentation.
Do you think they talk about conspiracies in here?
I hope they do, and if they don't, I will give a lecture on that tonight.
This is a really cool feature they have. Every single person who works on the crew here, expedition team, expedition guide, has a bio and a photo. So if you forget who they are, or you want to talk to them later, you can check it out here. You can see this person might be really into penguins. This person knows a lot about mountaineering, whatever it is. So it's really cool that we get to have this so we can get to know them a little bit better. Oh, and there's free hand sanitizer everywhere. This is like my 12th one today.
So now we're inside the lounge. There's a bar here that's open basically 12 hours a day, roughly 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. depending, where you can get whatever you want. Those drinks are not included, but everything else is. You have your 24-hour coffee and tea machine.
Oh my God, can I show you guys how this works? It has all the options. You got coffee, cappuccinos, espressos, latte, even coffee chocolate. My favorite part is I always get a cup of ice from the bar, chocolate milk.
This is some of the best chocolate milk I've ever had. I've had like 12 already. Cheers. We have so many things.
All the wine drinkers, can I just let you guys know, there are wine dispenser here. Just bring your glass of wine and just dispense whatever you want.
It's actually amazing. It's like a Keurig for wine. I've tested it and it works properly. You stick your card in, you put your glass, you click whatever you want, and then it just fills your cup up with wine. It's just, I've had like 12 already. Do you want to see my favorite part of the lounge? Follow me. If you're sitting there and I want to sit with you, that's so cool. It's my favorite part of the Hondius. What's your favorite part?
Of the chessboard I'm going to beat you both at.
Now I'm in position.
Oh my God.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why? Queen. I don't know how.
Let's checkmate.
Yeah.
He almost still made it.
Oh my God, Jerry.
I know.
Good game.
Yay! I beat ELTON on chess!
And one other thing worth noting, this is considered a Class 6 ship in terms of climate control. So it is always a very nice, pleasant temperature in here at all times. And that's one of the things they take pride in, is how well it fares against cold weather.
This is the bow! That's all I got. We made it to the best part of the boat, the shopping. I'm just kidding. They do have a lot of souvenirs here, and if you forget anything, they have it. They have sunglasses, they have jackets, pants, beanies, whatever you might need that you, oh my God, I forgot that. They have it. And they also have cute little stuffed penguins. They have patches, cups. They've got it all. And then reception.
And just like any hotel, if you ever need anything, you can call down to reception. They can help you out. If you are even feeling seasick and you can't make it down to a meal, they can actually bring a meal for you. So they're very willing and accommodating to anything that you might need.
Especially, this is also where you get your access to Wi-Fi. Amazing thing about this place, which blew my mind, you get 1.5 gigabyte of free Wi-Fi every day. It resets between 9 to 11 p.m. But if you need additional Wi-Fi, you could buy 5G or 10G for 25 euros or 50 euros.
The other thing on deck 4 is this is where all the meals are served. It's a huge dining hall. Again, windows everywhere, so even when you're eating, you can see everything that's kind of going on around you. They'll even make announcements. Anytime there's any kind of wildlife spotted by anyone, they will make an announcement and tell you where it is. They don't want you to miss anything. But the food here is absurdly incredible. Most meals are buffet style, but some of them they do have plated based on weather conditions and little things like that. But there's plenty of time for people to come in and go as they need to. You don't have to rush. They have had a wide variety of food every day. Everything from like your basic appetizers, salad bar, fruit, meats, pasta, bread, dessert. The food is everything you could ever want and need. And the third floor, this is where a lot of the gear is coming from. This is all right here.
This is also where we exit the ship to go to the water. There's 2 doors down here, and this is how we access our Zodiac boat. So when we don't go on excursion, this is how we get there. We get to come down to deck 3 and get out of here.
And then all of the rooms on deck 3 are porthole rooms, which is what Jerry has. And then deck 2 are staff rooms, which are also porthole rooms.
Which is honestly where all the fun probably is. We should try and get to deck 2, because that's the party.
Yes, that's a tour of the Hondius and everything you can kind of expect to
live upon and live with for 13 days.
Yeah.
Right here.
I love it.
The other thing worth mentioning, everyone has been so friendly so far. Not just like the staff who you expect to be, but like every single other passenger has been so friendly, and not even just like warm and welcoming, just like genuinely, you can sense everyone's enthusiasm as you meet them. Like everyone here is so excited. You have an immediate natural bond to quite literally every person on this ship. That alone is really cool. Like we were just playing Heads Up earlier, and then people just kept joining in and joining in and joining in.
And then I was getting tea later, and this woman came up. She said, "It was so fun watching you." I told her to join in, and she was like, "No, you guys are aggressive."
So that alone has been fantastic, and like we haven't even really done anything to bond with anyone yet in a couple games. So
well, I did learn a lot. Again, there's so many solo travelers, and I know that there's a lot of bonds that are created now, and I'm sure in the future they're going to travel together to other places.
Yeah.
It's really cool. It's definitely
So
one of a
true.
kind, you know?
all right, well, let's go get some lunch upstairs, and then as of tomorrow, actually as of really late tonight, we are officially within Antarctica, and as of tomorrow, we start the actual excursions.
Oh my god. Should we go eat?
Let's go eat.
Let's go show them all the food that they have.
Let's go to Antarctica.
We were just told that there's a whale sighting. They said, whales at 12 o'clock. So now we're running down the hall to check out the whales. Oh, sorry, hi. Do we see it? Where's the whale? You see it? Oh! Oh my gosh, I saw a little splish splash. Oh, yes! Oh my gosh, so cool. Oh, look, do you actually see it?
You can't. It's very hard for me to focus on both.
Oh my god.
And look at your right. We have albatross. These are all albatross right here. They aren't? No. Oh no, they're not. I'm sorry, they're not. You're right.
We can pretend like they are.
No, they're not. They're not. They're
yeah,
not.
look, so many albatross.
They're not albatross. Sorry.
This is so cool though. We can check it off our bucket list.
Nice.
So humpback whales in Antarctica.
Mission 2 and 3 are complete, but our last of the episode is the most important. It's time to step foot on Antarctica.
Get up! Come here! Look at this big one! Come here! What the heck?
Whoa.
This is amazing!
Wow.
We really woke up to Antarctica.
Holy that's crazy.
I'm speechless right now.
Oh my god, look how far back it keeps going.
Yeah, we're in it. We're in the thick.
It's pretty sick.
I'm mind blown right now. I was not expecting this. This is so cool! It's like every video we've ever seen, but so much cooler. Animal.
All these ripples right here.
Oh, it's a gentoo. You can see his red beak. And it's really exciting right now. But we're gonna see so many later today. Oh my god.
We are officially in Antarctica. We have crossed the actual landmass threshold, so we are legitimately within and but within the continent at this point. According to our expedition leader, George, he said this is actually the furthest south he has ever been in his career, and this is our starting point because we've had such phenomenal weather in the Drake's Passage that we made incredible time and basically went 100 miles further. That is insane that we're looking at penguins right now.
Yeah, our weather was so good they were able to just go full speed ahead the entire time, which is very unusual. Usually they have to slow down to avoid things, to adjust to the wind, but we were able to go so fast that we get to see more than the typical trip, which is amazing.
We're hoping we're gonna get 7 straight days of perfect conditions, where every single day we can do 2 to 3 different excursions. So this is where the trip actually begins. We officially made it to Antarctica.
How is it?
This is insane.
We've already seen like dozens of penguins just jumping in the
couple of
water.
fur seals.
Oh my god, dude, that's crazy.
What a way to wake up, huh?
Yeah. It's our turn.
We're ready, baby.
We got it all.
We're ready.
All of the above.
We're the last group to leave the ship, and it's our turn to go step foot on Antarctica.
Feels ready.
Shayna, first time leaving the ship in 4 days.
Oh, we're going to the ice.
Welcome you all, guys. I'm Lucia, by the way.
Hi.
How are you?
You're the bird lady, huh?
Eh? I am.
So my decision that we cancel operation.
Oh no.
Return to the vessel with these passengers here.
I think they're canceling us.
So the weather's dangerous, and I think they need us all to get back on the ship.
Guys, it is not considered safe to continue with the operation due to the amount of ice and the pressure that it can cause. So we are canceling.
Maybe tomorrow we will step foot on Antarctica.
How much of a challenge it is to pick up the people that are on?
That will be a challenge. That will be a challenge.
Oh, that's a whole nother mission now.
I'd rather be stuck.
Yeah, they're not gonna let you down.
Where do you stand?
Way back there.
Uh-oh.
Big turn.
Uh-oh. Our engine just turned off.
Now we're stranded. Our boat.
We got the paddles.
Y'all ready for paddling?
Talking.
Yeah, we're just-
This is what I wanted.
When is it too early to start opening up the snacks?
She's not even responding. You know she's like concentrated, fam. Oh no.
It's getting real. The gloves are off.
Real troubleshooting.
Oh gosh.
I'm here with outstanding.
Jerry's here to the rescue. Ooh.
Jerry, I fixed it. I fixed it. You didn't do anything.
Yeah, you know what else would make this YouTube video great? Our boat started to sink. That'd be crazy.
Chill out.
Why would he say? Why would he put that in the universe? What an extreme expedition we've just been on. We barely survived. Our boat broke down. We couldn't make it to the land to save our friends. But we tried. We tried.
Are we making an overnight video right now? They canceled us. We were the last ones to board. Luck of the draw, I guess. We do it by groups and it's randomized. And then by the time we got out there, the ice was moving too much with the current, so we couldn't make it to the landing site anymore because of how long it's going to take the people that are on the landing site to get back. They brought us back to the ship because they know they're going to take like an hour and a half to get back off. So we spent about 25 minutes on the boat. They've been out there for about 4 hours, and we'll probably be out there for another 2 hours. Luck of the draw. Yep.
It's very unpredictable weather. There's nothing we can do about it. So, yeah.
Although Mission 4 was a fail, fortunately, this was where we got most of our bad luck out of the way, because the next 7 days are full of non-stop expeditions, and every single one is absolutely incredible.
We're playing competitive Jenga, and our first challenge, loser has to run from the bottom of the deck to the up of the deck and down to the deck. It's a nice little workout. Yeah.
I need it to be fast. So.
Yeah. All right. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, we are on a moving ship. You set this one up pretty well. Ooh wee.
Good luck, Jerry.
Ooh wee. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Elton's just silently judging you in the background.
Oh, it came out. It came out.
Wow.
No way.
I got down to a finger.
Oh. How many times does it take? Elton, stop! I can't. Almost knocked it over.
Faster, Jerry.
Elton, I see you.
No.
Yes. Wait, I need to put it on first. I can't celebrate yet.
You probably want to do commercial.
What?
Yeah. Actually,
what?
So fast.
No, it's the same eventually.
They call me Papa, baby. I have to say, this is probably the most intense check I'm sweating.
Within Europe, within Africa, within Asia. This guy. I think there's two different techniques at play. There's just Jerry's, just quick and fast.
She's pulling this off.
It's twisting. It's twisting.
Oh my God. She did it.
I don't think you can do it 3 times in a row.
I don't think so.
No.
Stay. Yes. We're good. We're safe. Wow, you're gonna pull that one?
Wow.
God, dude. Elton, that's horrible. You hear that? Thank you. Tell him that. It was wobbling so much when I was pulling that one out.
You're allowed to do that? Yeah. You're allowed to touch two at the same time.
I can't have 2 outfits.
Well, now you gave an easy one to Abby.
Because I wanted that one.
I found a Sony lens on the ice.
Stay.
I'm shocked this game is still going.
You are a daredevil. Really? You're gonna go for it? Oh wow. Dude. Oh my god. What do I do?
Lose. Flick it.
Oh, Oh my gosh. All right. Get going. Get running.
God dang it. Oh god. Why did I make that bet? To show that I'm in deck 8 all the way in the top. Here we are. Coming back. I'm out of breath. Alright. Hi. We're back in deck 5. I gotta run all the way down though. How's it going, hey? And now we're back to deck 3. I did it. Now I'm going back up. I just did it. Good job, that was fun.
We can see our kayaks getting prepared for us.
They're literally in a line, like a Disney ride.
Look at that.
That's it for this episode, and do me a favor and comment 7 continents in 7 months, because I'd love to see who the people are that actually watched to the end of the video. See you next time.